Every koala counts. What's going on in Campbelltown? We are so concerned for the fate of the last expanding chlamydia-free koala population on the East Coast that we've lodged an objection with the UN regarding the Lend-Lease housing development at Mount Gilead. But what does that mean to you? Well, we found out that it means a lot. Spend a few minutes with me as I take you through why we need to save our koalas. See some of the koalas that live there and how over 250 people around the world sent us selfies to stand up and say, I love koalas.
Hi, I'm Izzy Bee from Izzy's Koala World, and this is Pixie, one of our newest baby koalas in care. We need people to tell the government and world leaders that this isn't okay and something needs to be done. We need to stop ignoring habitat destruction, stop denying climate change, and proactively do something about it to save koalas.
Promises mean nothing. It's action we need.
I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the Dharawal people on whose land these koalas are trying to continue to live. The Walgurukaba people on whose land Ali and Izzy Bee recorded from, and the Widjabul Waiable people of the Bundjalung Nation where I'm recording and editing from. I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging.
By watching this video, you can find information to use so you can help us as well.
The koalas in this colony are free from chlamydia. This bacterial disease is endemic in the rest of New South Wales, ACT and Queensland. The importance of genetic diversity can't be overstated for our koalas to survive. While we hear from some locals now, let's see the gorgeous selfies that were sent in.
In 1986, it was believed that there was only one koala population left in Sydney, and that was at Avalon. But a huge development was going to be built in the middle of their habitat. Once that development went in, without any corridors, the population became extinct. But in 1986, a small population of koalas was found. From there, they've stretched right over to the east, the south, they've stretched right through Appin, and to the west, and they're on the way to the Blue Mountains. To the north, they've reached Liverpool. In Appin, a lot of bushland's been cleared there, and a lot more will go. And they're wandering up and down the street in Appin, trying to find a tree to sit in. And in the middle of all that is Mount Gilead, in the Sydney Basin.
I'd also like to talk to you about bushfires. 2001, we had mass fires come through here. It's taken 20 years for the koalas to re-establish themselves and to move out from their central location, which was Campbelltown, and now they face mass destruction because of unsustainable housing. It includes fencing the koalas off on the eastern side of Appin Road, and if a fire comes through, that will be the end of the koalas.
We've done petitions, we've done demonstrations, we've talked to councillors, we've talked to politicians, and then they go away and that's it, we don't hear from them again.
And if anything, that plight has got a lot worse. Terrific temperatures out here in the summer. And when we had the drought, the koalas were actually literally falling out of the trees. And it's only set to get worse with climate change.
My name's Dr. Alison Bee. I'm an English vet, but I've been working in Australia for the last 21 years. We really do want to protect these creatures for generations to come.
I come from Campbelltown, and Campbelltown for a while was named Koala Town. At the very same moment that we were destroying their home and dewatering the area. If these little guys go, so does everything underneath them. Raise these little guys up and say, I love koala.
And I'm Katrina from Koala Gardens. As a private landowner with a conservation order on my koala sanctuary, I'm convinced that every koala counts.
Is it worth speaking out? Yes, it is. Is it worth objecting? Yes, it is. Because the koalas need us. They don't have a voice.
Here's what you can do to help. Stand with us while we fight for our koalas. Tell the Australian government that these issues need to be fixed. Habitat destruction needs to be stopped. Climate change needs to stop being denied, and unnecessary human contact also needs to be stopped.
In the description below, you're going to find lots of links to follow through if you want to know more, and importantly, lots of links and addresses that you can use to write emails, write letters, take action. So, how much do you love koalas?